Hello guys and welcome back to a new video. Today we are with a brand new CUPRA Terramar, and in this video I want to show you the multimedia system. So if you want to buy this car, I want to show you what to expect before from this multimedia system. It's a very good one. It has a good hardware which is moving fast. It has also wireless Apple CarPlay, wireless Android Auto, so it's a pretty good one. Let me turn around the camera and let me show you that. So first of all, what is very important as a driver is to have a good visibility, not only outside, but also through the screens, right? To the multimedia screen, to the digital cockpit. And this one have a very good layout. Why I say that? Because the steering wheel is pretty big, you have a good visibility through the steering wheel. And also because this multimedia screen in the middle, it's tilted to the driver. It's perfectly positioned here as a size, it's exactly on your peripheral view, and it's tilted to the driver, which allow you to not only see perfectly here, but also to go in different settings extremely easy without you being needed to stretch out too much or trying too hard, which is great. I like that so much. First of all, we start with this screen in front, which is fully digital, and you can see plenty of information right there. You can also configure it a little bit so you can see even more information. You have RPMs here, you have the speed there, you have information about the gas, information about the energy in the battery. You have also information here about consumption on the left side, but you can also switch and customize to see information about the time and the kilometers and distance. You have different information about the temperature, oil, water, and so on, or you have the kilometers and so on. And then here you have information about the battery and kilometers which you can drive with the battery that you still have. And here you have the consumption and since start consumption, average consumption. On the middle part you can see the assistant systems view. When you activate autopilot, you can see right there what's going on around the car. You can see the information about the consumption and time and distance, also since start. And then on the right side, you can see G-meter information. You can see the route information if it's activate the navigation system, the compass. You have connection to the phone, and you have the radio and media, and that's it. So it's pretty cool. And if you want to change the view, you have another view, much more sportier, in this way, where you see the RPMs in the middle and the kilometers the same, in a different approach. How you change and customize it from here, from those physical buttons. If you go to the multimedia system, let's go to the home screen. On the upper side, you have always on the screen a few buttons here which you can customize and change. Down here you have always on the screen the climatic settings. If you go to climatic settings, you can set the climatic, you can choose where the air to go and how to go, and you can choose the vents, you can put it on auto. You can also change the settings on the rear climatic system, and you have also these shortcuts right here, or you have also the heated steering wheel, and also heated seats are always on the screen on the lower end. It's very easy to go into the menu, very easy to send different settings on the climatic system. Up here you can configure it wherever settings you want. If you press it longer than 3 seconds, you can delete from here, or you can add wherever apps or settings you want to have up here. So I choose to have the most important settings. And let me show you why I choose that. So first of all is the drive mode. So you change different driving modes from here, just like that. If you go to individual, you have some extra settings as well. But from my point of view, it's very useful to be like that. The second one is the battery one, because here this is the plug-in hybrid. We have also settings regarding the battery, and here we find all the settings of the battery management. So you can choose electric or hybrid, you can choose the recuperation mode, and you can choose to preserve the battery level. You have the charging, you can also choose the limit charging to limit it at some point. You have the schedule, you can schedule the charge. You have the e-info, which is fantastic. It shows you in real time what happened with the energy. So here's the engine and the motor, and here is the battery. So it shows you when the battery is charging, discharging, and it shows you in real time while you're driving what happened with the energy. Here we have the electric range. So it shows you how much you can drive in the range, potential range, and if you choose to stop the climatic system, you win 1 kilometer or something like that. And if you go to settings, you have some other settings here for the battery. And the last one is the vehicle, which again get you to the most important safety features like parking assist feature and settings. You have the smart assistance systems, and you can activate and deactivate different systems. Driver alerts, also you have 2 pages here. You can deactivate very simple from here. So I choose to have it like that because I think it's the most convenient and ergonomic. And here on the P, we have the parking settings from self parking, kind of a park assist, and we have the 360 degrees camera that shows us what's going on around the car in a very nice, simple way, which is great again. Now, here we have 2 buttons. This is for home. This is the home screen. You can also configure the home screen if you press it for longer. Certain areas, you can choose what you like to have in different areas, which is great. This is the second page, which is also very good configured. And then here you find all the settings of the car, the most important settings of the car. And here we have radio and media, telephone, full link. Here you can connect your phone, Android Auto, Apple CarPlay wireless. You have the sound settings, and here you find all the settings from the sound system, which is also very useful and very simple to understand. We have the CUPRA assistant, which in the future probably will be some kind of AI like ChatGPT, which will work here. Vehicle, here you already saw it. I already show you almost all those settings, but here not only the safety features you find, but you find also the vehicle information like the headlamps, because we have matrix LED headlamps. You have some extra settings here on the headlamps. You have also the mirrors. We have comfort lights, tires, if you slide it right, brakes settings, and then one more time slide, windows, opening, closing settings for the doors right here, and then you have the wipers, and we have the hybrid system with the recuperation. So all the settings are easy to understand and easy to set up. If we go to interior, instrument cluster, and interior lights, and you have the seat settings. Quite simple. On the status, it shows you if the car has some error, and on the driving data, it shows you the consumption on the last trips. Very simple like that. Good. Next one, you already saw the charging. I get you through all the settings, driving the same, and lights, because the car has some beautiful ambient lights. You can choose whatever color you want, and also the brightness, or you can choose to have it in drive profile, and the car will choose, depending on the driving mode, to change the color. And then we have the settings, the general settings. You find it here. You have the screen, time and date, language, units. You have voice assist, wireless charging for mobile device. You can also deactivate the wireless charging from down here if you want. You have the network, connection to the internet, to mobile device. You have the info and configuration. And then on the last page, you have the user. You can create a username and save all the settings. You have also the help, like a manual, right? So you don't have it on the paper anymore. We have auxiliary heating, so you can schedule the heating. You can put on automatic the heated seats. When it feels it's hot, it will turn on. When it feels it's cold, sorry, it will turn on in the winter. And then you have legal, and here on maintenance you have service informations, and yeah, so on, and apps. But in general, those are, yeah. And then if you slide it from up down, you have some shortcuts here which you can turn on and off, like reading the speed limit signs and so on. And you can activate and deactivate them. Super simple. So in general, this is all. The only thing that I cannot show you is the navigation, is because it's not installed on this screen, but in general, the navigation is very good. And I have a video from a multimedia system on for Mentor in Tavascan. If you want to see it, check it out, because there I show you exactly in detail how the navigation system look, and it's basically the same on this one here. So yeah, that was the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you get some useful information. If you have questions, ask me down below. I will be happy to answer you. Thank you for watching my videos. Really appreciate. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Stay safe, and we see you soon in the next one. Bye, guys.